Yes, Kenya. Tamu sana, yes. Politics in Kenya Kwanza Alliance is getting more lively and more interesting each passing day. On Tuesday, William Ruto will be sworn in as the president. And even before William Ruto is sworn in as the president, there seems to be trouble brewing in Kenya Kwanza Alliance over cabinet appointments. William Ruto and Rigathi Gachagua led a Thanksgiving ceremony in Meru County today. And Rigathi Gachagua made some remarks that clearly indicates there is looming trouble for William Ruto in Kenya Kwanza Alliance. In this video, I want us to listen in to Rigathi Gachagua before we continue. Listen into this.
Na mimi ningetaka.
Yes. Rigathi Gachagua is talking about cabinet appointments. The issue of Mira, those are just side talks. Rigathi is sending a clear warning to William Samoei Ruto and is telling William Ruto that the mountain gave you 47% of the votes you got. So as the mountain, we deserve 47% in your government. That's what Rigathi Gachagua is telling William Ruto. And is just trying to use nice words not to appear as if he's hungry for positions. But he's telling William Ruto, we delivered 47%. We want 47% in your government. Yes. I want us to dig deep into that issue to see what it means politically. Yes, what it means politically. If you look at William Samoei Ruto, without the mountain vote, William Ruto most likely could have not won the election. And if you remove the mountain vote from William Samoei Ruto, even 2027, he is not guaranteed of being re-elected without the mountain vote. His political life and survival depends on the mountain vote. And Rigathi Gachagua seems to know that. That's why he's now pressing William Ruto for 47% of his government. And he's even giving examples that when leaders from Western came to William Ruto, they signed some agreements, but for them, they never signed any agreement because they believe William Ruto ni Mungwana. All their agreements William Ruto will just fulfill. And to take you back a bit, before the election, it was very clear from some leaked power agreement that William Ruto was to give the mountain about 50% in his government. Those were some leaked power structure before the election. And that's exactly what Rigathi Gachagua is demanding. Now with all these leaders joining William Ruto, how is William Ruto going to balance all that? Because we are seeing leaders in Azimio joining William Ruto in drafts. One thing that is most likely going to happen, either William Ruto's government is going to lean towards the mountain or is going to disappoint the mountain to favor other regions of the nation. And that's obviously going to augur very negatively for William Ruto, especially on the mountain. That's one thing I'm seeing here. I'm seeing a looming split between William Ruto and leaders from the mountain, especially Rigathi Gachagua. And when Rigathi Gachagua talks about the 47%, Rigathi wants William Ruto to delegate him that responsibility of identifying leaders to sit in the cabinet. Not William Ruto deciding that I want this leader from the mountain, this one, to sit on the cabinet. Rigathi wants to lead in identifying those leaders. That's what I'm seeing here. And now the issue of Mira, Rigathi is just trying to actually tell William Samoei Ruto that the reason the mountain elected him was not to give positions to these other leaders now joining him. But they elected William Ruto maybe to deliver on some promises. But it's just using Mira as an excuse. What Rigathi Gachagua aims to achieve is to get 47% in William Ruto's government. I'm seeing some looming trouble in Kenya Kwanza Alliance. And it's only time that will tell on how these will unfold. But one thing that is for sure is that William Ruto has to play his politics very carefully, because the mountain can turn against him. The mountain can rebel against him any minute. And now the first challenge, or rather the first hurdle for William Ruto is the cabinet appointments. If William Ruto makes a blunder on the way he's going to appoint his cabinet, that can be the first kind of a split between himself and Rigathi Gachagua, and more so, the mountain. And should Rigathi Gachagua succeed in making William Ruto appoint about 40% of cabinet from the mountain, Rigathi Gachagua will automatically come out as the mountain kingpin. Should he fail to convince William Ruto, then it's a very tricky situation for Rigathi Gachagua. And I know Rigathi Gachagua is trying to consolidate his support as the mountain kingpin. And is just using the cabinet appointments to stamp his authority. That's exactly what is going on here, ladies and gentlemen. Let me stop there. In case you are watching us for the very first time, but so far you have not yet subscribed, kindly subscribe, give this video a like. And to our fans and subscribers here, I'm very much humbled, very grateful for the kind of support you are giving me here. God bless you, God bless Kenya. And to any other person who wants to have a discussion with me, or to share an information with me, or even to support this channel, I've pinned my number on the comment section. You can contact me through the number, or you can channel your donation, contribution, or support to the number. To those watching us outside Kenya, drop a comment, let us know from which part of the globe you are watching us from. And if possible, subscribe, give this video a like. Those remarks by Rigathi Gachagua are deliberate remarks. Remarks meant to remind William Ruto of the promises he made to the mountain. And the promises, in my honest opinion, is power sharing. Power sharing. That's what Rigathi is just trying to remind William Samoei Ruto. Let's meet in our next analysis, ladies and gentlemen.